Oh, kia ora everybody. Wednesday in New Zealand, up early, and we're in Clyde. And the sun has risen, and look at it on the mountains over there. It looks gorgeous, and I'm going to zoom in. And there's a car coming down, and it's going over the old Clyde Bridge. So let's zoom in and have a look and see what's here. Here it comes, over the bridge. Built in 1939. Awesome. It's going to come up the hill, but I want to show you, look behind. And it's a one-way bridge, so you need to stop and give way to traffic coming across as well. But look up there, look at the sun. Oh, it's beautiful. Hey Janice, kia ora. A little bit busy in this very small town of Clyde with less than 1,500 people. But look how beautiful it is. Nice to see you, Janice. Deb, kia ora. Look at this. We're in Clyde. It is it's a beautiful historical town here that everybody bypasses these days because the main road doesn't come through here. This is the back road into the town, and we used this yesterday, which was great. G'day Leela, kia ora. Look at the sun up there on the hills. Them the hills. David, nice, kia ora, kia ora. I'm going to take you for a little walk back into town. I'm starting right down here where the roadworks are. Isn't that beautiful though? Proper postcard. And the bridge. 1939 it was built, it's one way, and it's over the river here. And it's really fantastic. Nice. Fabulous to see you all on this early morning. The river is called the Matao River. Yeah. Hey Denise. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Fantastic. Here's another one coming. Quite busy here in Clyde as everybody comes to work. Morning Clayton. Wow, you're up early. We'll just watch this fella come over the bridge. One-way bridge. Lots of them in the the leaves are changing. Lots of one-way bridges. Then we'll get on with our walk. This is the back road into Clyde. So we're in central Otago, the very South Island. Well, almost at the very bottom of the South Island. Nabul, bonjour. Just coming up to, it's probably just after 7 o'clock. The sun rose about 10 minutes ago, and you can just see it up there on the mountains. Here we go, somebody coming into work. Oh, towing another vehicle on the back. Nice, morning. Cool. Should we go for a walk? It will be so nice out walking. I'll bring you in. I'll show you parts of the river and the hills in the opposite direction from time to time. We're starting with the roadworks. The guys very kindly offered to turn their flashing lights off for me, and I think they might be waiting for me to go past before they actually start their work. I told them what we're doing. So here we go. And obviously they're making the main street, not the main street, but one of the streets here, making it looking good. So we're going to start down here with a little cottage. Very beautiful little town. This is where cycle trails start from. So yesterday Kathy and I were out cycling. We did this huge bike ride. This is the postmaster's house, and it's now offers B&B accommodation. And yeah, just looking down the streets. I suppose lots of people getting ready for work. Look at the beautiful roses. Wow, just so gorgeous. Stone cottages. All a lot of these built from the late 1800s. Good morning from London. Hello there, Robbo. How you going, boss? How you going? Look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? So it's an old gold mining town. Used to be really busy. I mean, one of the world's richest gold mining areas is through here. Where we were yesterday, they took out 12 billion tonnes of gold. Amazing. Or was it dollars? But they didn't have dollars then. It was 12 billion something. The old post office. Reminds you, hey, very Scottish, absolutely. The main river is called the Clutha, and lots of Scottish things around. I mean, of course, originally they all did have Maori names because this is an area, looks like I had a little addition on there, an area that Maori came for hunting and fishing and to gather pounamu. It's now a cafe and bar. The lady was just going in. She told me they open at 10 o'clock. Yes, the road, look, they've all stopped work so we can go through. Look at the gorgeous old stone walls, yeah. Using all the river stones here. We're just coming up to St Michael's and All Angels, the church here. A little bit of a cottage in there. That might be the minister's accommodation, who knows? Ah, the autumn colours are gorgeous too, look. But don't you love the walls? Really, really beautiful. Yeah, so let's go. Got to get you fellas back to work now. Got to get you fellas back to work. They're all quiet. Nice. So we pulled in here yesterday and we did the Roxburgh cycle trail. Was on a bicycle from 9:30 until about 3 o'clock. It was very challenging, as you may have. David, yes, South Island of New Zealand. Yeah. The bike ride was very challenging. I mean, if you're a cyclist, it is probably fantastic. But us girls on bikes, it was very challenging. And fortunately, there was a jet boat ride in the middle. So after probably 3.5 hours, the jet boat picks you up. And let's go in. The jet boat picks you up and deposits you at a different place. There's one nice little view of the church here. We actually asked to go a little bit further to the dam. So then after that, we only had an 11k bike ride to the finish. And we're glad we did that because the bit that we skipped was 2 huge hills. The track is narrow and steep in places. And often they do advise you to get off and walk because it can be dangerous. So it was a challenge, but we did it. And actually, I have a little bit sore across my shoulders this morning, probably from braking and going downhill. But apart from that, I'm pretty good. I'll have to check on Kathy, see how she is today. Oh, a new dwelling in the street. Anyway, we're getting down to the, the hill's opposite. Wow, look, aren't they gorgeous? This town is called Clyde. Hey, we've got a sign. I'm exploring just like you. Okay, so this is a different cycling and walking trail here. We're here in Clyde, and there's the Clyde Bridge, the Clyde Dam, which was finished around the 1990s. So quite recently, but it was part of the Think Big project when all the hydroelectric dams were put in all over New Zealand. So we mostly run on hydroelectric for our power. We have some wind farms. What else do we? Oh, and geothermal, of course. Yeah. So here we go. This is what we did. We did the Roxburgh Gorge Trail. Where is it? No, it's not there. Our next stop today is Cromwell. And we're going to be staying the night there. It's not far away. We're going to be staying the night at Cromwell. And there's another little heritage area there, which I will bring you as well. Elevation, where are we? This is handy. Looks like we're 300 metres above sea level. And look here, look at the views. So sun came up at 7:50 a.m. It's now after 8 a.m. Oh, the river, how nice is this? Look, whoa. I was hoping to show you the buildings. Now we've got down to, it's beautiful, look. And there's the dam. There's the dam up there, the Clyde Dam. So this is the Clutha River. And there's a lot of these big hydroelectric power stations on here. It's amazing. And the sun is still just, you can just see there, still just reflecting. Yeah. So a lot of cycle companies here. You know, this is what tourism does. It actually reactivates these towns. It was booming during the era of building these dams. It's so pretty, Janice. Yeah. Building the dams, of course, a lot of people came here to work and they were well paid, and then they moved on after the dams were built. And sometimes these small towns just became, especially in the North Island, there's nothing special about them. They're just lots and lots of housing for the workers. But the South Island, because they were older, weren't built specially for the dam projects. Oh, how am I going to get through here? I'm probably in a no-go zone. You know, these old towns with their beautiful old buildings and organisations, heritage organisations were formed. We'll just walk down the street. Yeah, so you can see up there, that is the main road up there. So if you're driving through, can you see just below those two trees, there's sort of like a line. There's no cars going along there at the moment. But that is the main road. So if you're driving through this area, normally you bypass Clyde. So, but it's well worth coming down into. It's so gorgeous. Let's keep walking. This is the florist shop. And then we've got in here, we've got a gorgeous little stone building. Hello, Hugo. Kia ora. How are you? Nice to see you. Oh, they've got a dog statue at the gate. Hello. Lovely. Yeah, gorgeous views, the stone wall. We'll just walk down here. Right at the end of the street is the Lord Clyde. I will show you. That's where we stayed last night, and it's really fantastic. Like, I think after those cycle trails, a little bit of TLC never hurt anybody. And I'm going to meet Kathy there for breakfast shortly. Of course, I'm the early bird because I wanted to get up and do this in the early morning. Hills are very, very barren, very steep, not much grows on them. On the cycle trail that we did, it was really, really interesting. Oh, there's some traffic now on the main road up there. The cycle trail, because we did the jet boat in the middle, and of course the jet boat goes where there's no track, so you can't walk or cycle any further. And there are little miners' cottages still in the side of the mountain, and they blasted huge rocks. They blasted holes in the rocks, put windows in, made a couple of beds out of stone, and that's where the gold miners lived. Mostly Chinese, came here, hardworking, and a lot of European people came. They reckon the boats were 100%, they'd be 100% full, and they couldn't make a go of it. The life was so harsh, so harsh. People get their fires going early, and the boats would be 70% full going back. So you had to be hardworking, you had to be dedicated. Little iron shed here, something a little bit newer behind. Anyway, we're getting into the main street. These stone buildings. Oh, look, the vintage caravan. Nice. Roses are gorgeous here. Yeah. The cottages are beautiful, Deb. Yeah, amazing. Ah, this was a hotel. Very small hotel by the look of it. Probably just a grog house. Yeah, look, really quaint. Yeah. It says on it, stone building. This is the weather today. It is clearing up. Well, we had a beautiful day yesterday. It was perfect bike ride. This is an art gallery here. And we're just coming to the corner of the street here. This is the Lord Clyde. This has always been a hotel. That is our room, the top. That's it. That's our room up there. Really gorgeous. Beautiful. Lovely, lovely room. And lovely hotel. And the breakfast's going to be good as well. Morning. So this is the main road through Clyde. Looking down that way, we can see a little white cottage down there. Let me zoom in. We won't go in that direction, but you can see the shape of the old cottages. Let's turn and walk Main Street. We might do a little detour somewhere. Of course, you always need to gas up. Aha, here we go. Whoa, oh, look in the distance. Woo, beautiful. Morning, leafy love. We have got every leaf you would want today. Look at this. Every leaf. Beautiful. So, let's get on here. So we were in Matao Street, which is close to the river. Oh. And we're just going to walk over past the Lord Clyde. Around 1,400 people live here. Not a lot, but a lot of people come in every day to do the cycle trails. So the river track, Matao, Naylor. We could go anyway, but I think going down the main street will be nice. Have a look down here. Morning. Morning. So, here we go, just waiting for that lady to go by. This is the Lord Clyde, established in 1904, and it's always been a hotel. And it's run by Victoria, who greeted us with open arms. And there's a few other people staying as well. And she's going to put on a nice breakfast this morning. She does homemade muesli, coffees, all that. And then she does something a little bit different with the bacon and eggs. It's not a frittata, but she puts the bacon in the bottom and I suppose a bit of onion and I don't know, and the eggs and a bit of cheese, and bakes them like that. So you get a little bacon and egg treat that way, which is great. It's a B&B, so of course they provide breakfast. Look at this, isn't this beautiful? Lots of accommodation. This is another, oh, look at the garden. Sneak over the fence. Oh, I can just see the roses there, look. Oh, nice. Love it? Yeah, it's gorgeous. But I love these stone walls. So these are all original. Small gold mining towns, of course. There's a lot of them through the very south of the South Island. Here's some of the trail, the bike shops are here as well. Wine and Spirit Merchant, Bank of New Zealand. Another old hotel coming up. Really old. Yeah, but the views, the hills in the distance are gorgeous, aren't they? Oh, look in the gate. We'll sneak a look in here through the gate. Isn't that lovely? A large home, probably 1930s, I'd say. Hard to tell really, but you know, you can build anything to look like anything. Looks like part of the original wall there as well. What do we got here? Oh, this is where we had dinner last night, and this is Oliver's. And it is really, what will we do here? I love the way they've got these for the day. They've got these tables and chairs outside, concrete, couldn't possibly move them. They just line the street. Old hotel over here, which is called Dunstan House, and it's now a boutique hotel. These small towns, everybody wakes up early, gets to work. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, now the sun's up. Just show you the Oliver's building. So this was the old wine and spirit merchant. Of course, that was a necessity in those days. And this general storekeeper, 1862. Wow, amazing. Amazing. So also the sad thing is that when they dammed the Clyde River, they also destroyed a lot of the buildings. So, and where we were sailing, or on the jet boat yesterday, which is not really sailing, it's going fast. Oh, you might see my previous YouTube, I did a little Yeah, uploaded a video. 1874 over here, Lodge Dunstan. The river level raised up 30 metres. The butchery, sausage alley. These names are quite cute. Only open on Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also fine linen clothing. Yeah, so they raised up the river level 30 metres, and of course a lot of the little old stone cottages were, well, they weren't buried, were they? They were drowned. And yeah, let's walk down the end here. So, it's another 1869. Yeah, see these places, they were full of pubs and accommodation. Yes, I think, David, this was called maybe Upper Dunstan. Yeah, Upper Dunstan or Lower Dunstan. Because there is another Dunstan area. Lodge Dunstan, there it is. 1874. Yeah, so it's really gorgeous. There we go, they'll come and grind them up and take them away. Cromwell, Clyde, Alexandra, Maniototo, unwanted tree stumps. Ah, beautiful. Look at this one coming up. This is called Hazlitt's Home. It's lovely with, lovely with the big veranda around. Holiday cottage. Nice. Lovely that the roses are all blooming. I mean, it's not in Auckland. It's definitely rose season is the end of the year. And I guess the temperature's a little bit cooler here. Oh, it's pretty, look. Oh, nice. So when you get off the main road, this is the entrance. You come down that hill there. Touch. And the beautiful yarn and home store in here. Oh, we've got a couple more. Let's go to the end and we'll turn around and come back. It's just lovely looking up there at them. They're hills. Oh, yeah, they're nice. Really gorgeous. So we've got another, what's today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back to Auckland on Sunday. Got a few more days and we're going to hit the very bottom of the South Island, which will be awesome. And we're going to do some of the Catlins. Oh, look, cute. Tinker's Cottage. Ah, Tinker Tailor Soldier Sailor. There's the Tinker's Cottage. So quiet, I'm just in the middle of the street. General store just here, we'll walk down past that in a moment. Tinker's Cottage. That's cute. Oh yes, look. I wonder what it's used for these days. It is really pretty. Might be a little bit of accommodation. We might find the undertaker's cottage somewhere that's around here as well. If we come to it, it'll probably have a sign on it, which is great. What's this one say? Dunstan Times. So this is the original newspaper in the area. Got a car coming, cars stopping, cross over the road. And so the original newspaper area, or area, building, isn't that cute as well? Had a little addition there on the side. Yes, and so let's walk that back down. Every house seems to have lovely gardens and nice walls everywhere. Ah, we're walking back down the main street. But thanks everybody for joining. Fabulous to see you. We are at number 14, and I have a feeling this might be Naylor Street, although I'm not too sure of the street names. Walking up to the general store. I love the Tinker's Cottage though. Look at this. And there are quite quite a lot of these little stone buildings dotted around the countryside, and you know they've been used by farmers for storage, and they are, some of them have actually been had a little bit of work done to them to stop them collapsing, which is great, but they're not really used for anything much these days. General store here, cafe, of course coffee. These sort of places, everybody stops. If they're not going on the cycling trail, they're going to be getting a coffee, so there's always lots of good coffee options as well. Dunstan House, good stabling over there. Good stabling. Oh, so we have over here, now we can see it from the side of the road, Holloway Street Shops. Okay, what does that mean? Lodge Dunstan. Oh, look up to the hills though, look at this. Gorgeous with that ridge of pine trees up there. So that's that side of the street, 1869, the Dunstan Lodge. And the other side of the street, let me, just through there are these mountains which are really gorgeous. These are spectacular. I'll zoom in because you can see the road. See the road that goes up there? That's a little bit like our cycle trail was in parts. In fact, that might be a cycle trail. No, but a lot of these are roads that are used for access for farming, or I do have a gimbal, David, yeah. Is it okay? They get a bit, have a mind of their own sometimes. Those are the mountains that are the best ones though, aren't they? Over the Matao River. Yeah. See some power lines up there as well. Yeah, so hydroelectric power, of course, is environmentally friendly in lots of ways, and in other ways it's not, because it disturbs the movement of fish. So salmon and trout, native fish, cannot move up and down the rivers now as they did. But in lots of cases they've, the Hartley Arms, in lots of cases they've managed to cope with that and find other ways to help them. So Clyde River Cruises, they're there. They're the guys that took us on the jet boating yesterday. So we had Lawrence, so Clyde River Cruises, it was fabulous. And he gave us lots of information and stopped and showed lots of things as well. Let's just head up here, Holloway Street Shops. We'll just go up here for a couple of minutes and see what's happening. And I'll show you where our bikes, our bike company was that we hired our bikes from. The Merchant, we had coffee and breakfast here before we left yesterday. That was great. A fish ladder. Yes, probably they've done stuff like that here too, I imagine. Yeah, because these big rivers, of course. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not too sure about how we've coped with all of that. This is a nice little area. You know, you just need a few people in a small town like this to get together, get enthusiastic, and start appreciating what they've got, which is great. And I guess they've taken a real hit with COVID. Seems like plenty of people have got work though. These look like some new buildings here. Shopping, touristy type stuff. And you can see the road in the distance. That's the main road going through. But it is beautiful. Get a little bit of snow here. Well, quite a bit of snow in the winter. It doesn't linger. It might linger around every 10 years or so, but usually it's a snow and then it melts pretty quickly. Not quite high enough for lots and lots of snow. Yeah, but these mountains, look at them. Hey, Penelope, kia ora. Nice to see you. Wow, fantastic. We're just in the South Island, wandering around Clyde. Little small old gold mining town here. Got bypassed when they built the big dam here, the Hydro Electric Dam, and it's reinvented itself and it's on the cycle trail. Amazing cycle trails in New Zealand. Yesterday we did one of them, and this is our company that we went with right here. And my bike's name was Mary. I'll see if I can find Mary again, and she was a great bike. So this was it. We went with Bike It Now. Set us off. Well, we had interesting experience. One of the local dogs followed us. We couldn't get rid of it. Couldn't get rid of it. Here are all the bikes. Cute Penelope. Yeah, very, very cute. There they go. Some of the gorgeous old buildings on the other side. Morning, morning. Where's Mary? My bike was Mary, and a little bit like this. Electric bike, of course, a little bit like this. But she had a lime green stripe on her. Oh, no, not that one. That's too much green. That's too much green. But she just had and she was fantastic. And I actually even thought, oh, maybe I should get a bike. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. I need to get back for my coffee and breakfast. I'll walk you back to the Lord Clyde. So it's really nice because you can hire a bike, of course, or you can do one of the trails and you get good instruction, which is awesome. Up there, then there are hills on that side. This is Paulina's next door. Paulina's is a bar, tapas and pizza. Yeah, these are fantastic buildings, look. Yeah, there is a different accent here, David. Yes, yeah. Down here, people roll their R's. I think there's a lot more Scottish influence. A lot of Scottish families came to live and work down here. So they brought a little bit of their accent with them. And a few different words. Yeah, the dialect's a little bit, yeah, you can pick it up, you can notice it, yeah. Look at the way they built these buildings though, look. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. And all built by hand, of course. And these days held up with vines. There's a relic from the past. Looks like an old cart. Nice rock. Anyway, this dog followed us for quite a long way. And we had to stop and telephone and say, what do we do? What do we do with this dog? And it came from the street up here, because we biked up here and then we turned to that way, and it followed us all the way and it kept with us for probably about 45 minutes. Anyway, I telephoned them and they came and picked it up. So we're just going to walk down here and yeah, so David, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff still with Dunstan written on it. Dunstan is the big lake here. Oh, there's my home. There's Lord Lord Clyde. Yeah, so the big lake, Lake Dunstan. This is going to be nice. Walking down towards, I love these mountains over here, look, gorgeous. As usual, pesky cars. We don't need them. Should be trying to do without them. The hills are so steep that the old gold miners had to walk everything, and they built these tracks and they built walls, and they had to carry everything in on their backs because it was too steep. And they didn't have horses here at that time either. Yeah. Yes, Lake Dunstan. Yes, David. Oh, yeah, great. Really good on doing your research. I'll put you on the payroll. So everybody, we've just been going a few minutes, which has been great. Yep, it's busy in Clyde. Everybody heading for work, which is really fantastic. I'm heading in here for my coffee, but I think we might just walk over to the river. Looking down the street. I think we'll just walk over to the river and finish with looking, because it's beautiful. And the mountains, of course, would have snow on them in the winter, but not down here in the town so much. Yeah, pesky cars, I know. If only I could just, would be much better. Much better. Yeah, this little lane here says Miners Lane, no access, no river access. We started just at the other end up there, looking at the Clyde Bridge. Yeah. No river access, what does that mean? No river access for cars. The river's just down here somewhere. Might get a view here, there's a bit of an old stone wall. Yeah, it's a gorgeous day, YC, fabulous day. Awesome. I'm going to get a little peek of the river. No, I can see it, but you can't. Oh, okay, we'll move along a bit further because it's lovely. I've got to get a little peep of the river in. Oh, the workmen. They're back at work. I can't disturb them again. They stopped work especially so we could walk past. Oh, there we go. Nice little view to, oh, the workmen are down there as well. Crazy. Yeah, no, everybody busy this time of the year. Yes, yeah. I'll zoom in and you'll be able to see a little bit of the river just through there. So the Matao River comes off the Clyde River. You can just see a little bit through there. And looking up at the mountains, just gorgeous. Hear the birds. God's country, all right, look at it. Really beautiful. Looking across at the mountains. Quite steep banks. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Leela. Really lovely. I'm getting a little bit of sunshine over here on this one, you know, because it takes a while for the sun to come up. We did start in the best spot. We surely did. One of those pesky things again. When the sunlight, yeah, yes, yeah. When the sunlight hits the mountains, it sure is beautiful. Look at this. Yeah. Anyway, let me turn the camera. Thanks, early morning walk. Lovely to have you all here in Clyde. I've survived the bike ride. You want to go down by the river? We could. You want to? We could. Yeah, we could go to. I don't know how far down it is from there. Looks like there's some car parking. Yeah. Let's go down a little bit and have a look and see what's happening. Let's go down. And then the river. Lord Clyde right there. Yeah, this might be good. Thanks, YC. This could be good. Just head down a little bit. Yeah, you've got to love the mountains here. And well, you know, New Zealand, we're a smallish country, but we're about the same size as the UK in terms of Yeah, I know why they say no river access, because I actually think this doesn't go to the river. I can see down here, yeah, I can see down here there's another road, but it's okay. We're enjoying the autumn leaves. But as I was saying, the country, we're so diverse. North Island is completely different from the South Island. Completely different. I will be bringing you another YouTube from the Cromwell historical area, and we'll be right on the river and the lake there. Probably doing that tomorrow morning. Try and do it about the same time. And that historic, there's the dam. So that historic area, they have managed to save some of the buildings that would have been completely covered by water when they built the dam. And they've created an historic district there. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is just this. Yeah, so this says no river access because it's the back of all the shops and the businesses and the rubbish bins, but we're going to get a view. There's the dam, and it looks like we'll get a little view of the river here. Nice, we've got it. Thanks, YC, keeping me going. So the back of everything that we were looking at, always the back side. It's where everything happens. And they make the front look pretty. And here's the river. This was a good move, definitely. So the big dam, the Clutha Dam there in front of us. Get back to work, David. Yes, hey, have a fantastic day. Fabulous to see you. Thank you so much. And say hi to Claire. Claire Means, our beautiful friend. And of course, here's the river. First of all, we have a portaloo. Place of necessity. And there's the gorgeous river. Beautiful. Wow, this is a nice spot to finish with. How gorgeous. YC, you knew exactly. Fantastic. Thanks, David. Yeah. Fabulous to have you all here. We started looking at the bridge. There it is, the river flowing under the bridge. Beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, stunning. You always got to encourage me to keep going. Yes, I know. Things that seem a good idea at the time, later we don't really regret them, but we just wish that a little bit more TLC had been taken at the time to preserve what was originally there. So these dams, they're massive. You can see that? Massive. We can drive over them, walk over them. They are, yeah, massive. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, not much growing on those hills over there, obviously. Too steep, it's all rocky. That looks nice over there. It's, yeah, there's a few wineries around here, but this is a little bit of a difficult area for wineries. Just a little bit too cold, but there is one not far from here. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to head off. We're going to finish just looking down there towards the bridge. And so kia ora, we've got some nice mountains there. Kia ora and ka kite anō. We'll see you all from Cromwell. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, just walking with me, encouraging me to keep going a bit, YC. Thanks, everybody. Great kayaking spot. Yeah, I think, yeah. I haven't seen any kayakers, which is interesting. So I'm not sure. The river, the currents are really strong. You're welcome, Leela. Yeah. You enjoyed it? Nice, boss. Thanks, everybody. Coffee's calling. Okay. See you all later. Thanks a lot. Kia ora and ka kite. We'll see you at the next stop. Yes, everybody. Fantastic to have you. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye for now. Yeah, cheers. Okay. See ya.